Hey all, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Welcome in. Hope everyone's having a good Wednesday today. I usually don't stream on Wednesdays, but here I am. Hope everyone is having a good one. We've got a different kind of stream today, something that I'm actually quite looking forward to. And I will explain what it is. But let me just... Okay, yeah, here's the gameplay. Hello everyone, good to see you. Okay, so if anyone has just joined in and you haven't had time to check out the description of the video yet, so basically what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be starting up a brand new island. This is the first time this island will exist, and it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. And basically, this is going to be an interactive island where we're going to basically get lots of decisions from you guys on how it's going to go down. So I'll have lots of polls in the chat where you guys can vote on certain things. And also, you know, I'll take suggestions from chat and we'll turn those into polls in certain instances and such. And we're going to start the island basically filled with choices from you guys. So as we're streaming, I'm sure it will make more sense if that doesn't make any sense to you. But yes, this is an island where I'm going to be getting your vote on things. So yeah, it should be fun. It feels like it should be a lot of fun. How is everyone's Wednesday? Hope it's being a good one. But a very busy Wednesday myself, but you know, the grind continues. When are we getting new updates? Never. They confirmed they were not going to do any new updates over, well, not over a year ago, nearly a year ago now. So yeah, there won't be another update again for this game. Not a significant one anyways, but yeah, that's to be expected. Okie doke. So let's start it up. Oh, did I already have a file? I can't remember. Yeah, okay, I already had a file, so I need to just quickly delete that, and then we can actually start up the new island, because that was just a little test file that I made a while ago. So we need to make a new one. Data management. So I believe you do it in here. I don't delete save file. No, I want to delete the save data. I guess it's through here. It must be through here, probably. I never delete save data very often, honestly. I don't know if this is just the cloud though, or if it's... I don't think this is the right place. Does anyone remember where you delete save data for it? Maybe it's under system? No, but you can't. Does anyone remember? Oh, here it is. Here it is, right at the bottom. There we go. Okay. Yes, so let's delete the save data for my second switch. I'm not deleting my main island, just to be clear. My main island lives on. I got COVID today, so I'm happy to have keep me entertained. Well, I'm glad that you do as well. Today's my birthday. Well, happy birthday to you. I'm glad you're having a good birthday. That's good. Today's been stressful. Yeah, I know the feeling. It's been quite a long day for me, honestly. Just been doing lots of errands and back and forth and such, but hey, that's fun. I like some errands. Well, I don't actually, but you know. How'd you record your videos? Using Elgato Pro something. You only play AC and Guitar Fables as another Switch. This is my second Switch. I don't know why I have Guitar Fables on this Switch. I have no idea. I've played many games. You hydrated? I am. I've got some nice tango today, which is very good. Are you hydrated? Okay, let's start this up then. Let's start this up. Yes, it is my first time. Technically, I want to restart so bad, but I'm too attached. I get that. You know, if I didn't have a second Switch, I wouldn't make a new island, to be honest. But the fact that I've got a second Switch is all good with me. What villages are you hoping for? I don't know, to be honest with you. We'll have to see. So the villages that we get later on this channel, we will have to we'll get people to vote for those and choose which villages we get, so that'll be fun. But the first 10 or first 8 villages you get are very kind of, you have the personalities already set and such. Okay, so I'm going to design my character, and once we're kind of past this bit, we can start making some decisions together. I didn't finish, but okay, that's fine. I finished too quickly. Will you restart if you don't like the island? No. No. Because you guys are going to choose the map, and that's the map we get, okay? That's it. Bro is handsome. Thank you. Were you talking about Timmy and Tommy? Alright, so the first decision, here we go, the first decision. So I'm going to make a poll in chat so you guys can kind of see how this goes down. And this is the first thing that you guys are going to get to decide. So let's put this to a vote. The poll is now in the chat. Which hemisphere shall we live on? Are we going to live on the northern or the southern hemisphere? What type of island are we going to have? So you guys drop your votes in the chat. Drop your votes, and whichever one wins, we'll give it another minute. Although it seems like it's already been decided, to be honest. It seems like you guys have already decided which hemisphere we're going to go for by quite a lot. So it looks like Northern Hemisphere is winning, but we'll wait until it's 9 minutes past. But I'm guessing it is going to be Northern Hemisphere. Elsewhere is my favorite hemisphere. Yeah, I live in that hemisphere. I live in the Elsewhere hemisphere. Everyone knows that you've got 2 hemispheres, Europe and Elsewhere. Alright, well, 97 votes. Let's get it to 100 votes. And once we get to 100 votes, I will end the poll. So 3 more people need to drop a vote if you haven't already. There we go, 100 votes. Alright. So the winner of the poll is Northern Hemisphere by quite a lot. So we're staying in our existing hemisphere, guys. We're staying in the hemisphere that we are usually in. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. Northern Hemisphere it is. Alright, so now we get to choose the map. And hopefully one of these maps will be decent, and you guys will like the decent one. Hopefully we don't end up with a really awful map. Okay, so first impressions. This one's really bad. This one's not great either. This one's okay, and I would say this one's probably the best in my opinion. But I'm not going to sway you guys on which one I think you should vote for. I genuinely want you guys to vote for whichever map you think you like the best. So literally, don't listen to what anyone else says. Not me, not anyone else. Don't listen to what anyone else says. I want you to vote for whichever map you like the most. Okay? And so they're going to be numbered. They're going to be numbered, and I'm going to tell you what numbers they are before you vote. Let's see. Can I add 4 options? I can. Good. Right. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So you guys gotta listen to this, okay? Actually, no, I've got an easy way of doing it. I was gonna label them 1, 2, 3, 4, but all right. So let's do top left, top right, bottom left, and bottom right. So that should make it easier. So of course, this is the top left, okay? If you forget your left and rights, this is the top left. This is the top right. This is the bottom right. And this is the bottom left. Okay? So I'm going to drop the poll. And we're going to let you guys decide in the chat which of these you think we should go for. Okay? So here we go. Remember, this is top left. This is top right. This is bottom left. This is bottom right. So let's see. I'm curious what you guys will choose at the moment. Top left is by far the least voted for so far. So not many votes on top left. Top right is second less popular. Then we've got bottom right. And then we've got bottom left, which has the most votes by far so far. So yeah, bottom left is definitely winning at the moment. There is still a chance maybe bottom right could catch up. But Yeah, definitely at the moment, bottom left is winning. Cute heart pond, I'll agree, that's cute. Let's see, we'll give it another minute maybe. But I think it's pretty clear who's going to win in this one, honestly. It looks very clear that we're going to get bottom left as our winner. We could always terraform in a heart pond later, guys, so don't worry, we could make one. I mean, part of this island is going to be that people in chat will get to decide what we build. So I'll sort of make my way to an area and then we'll decide what we build. So don't worry, there'll be lots of decisions like that. But yeah, I think it's pretty clear who's won. Bottom left has definitely won by a lot. So okay, we got it. We got our map. Bottom left, here we go. Pretty good map in my opinion. Pretty good. I think that's a pretty decent map. I think we got a lot of potential with this map. We don't need to vote for this because this makes no difference. Just so people know, in case anyone is confused about this, like you might have seen this, you might not remember this. This does nothing. I don't know why he asks this, because it does absolutely nothing. Although something really interesting is the fact that these options here are like almost the same options that you get for the latest Splatfest in Splatoon 3. It's like what you'd bring to a deserted island. So I found that quite interesting. I thought when they said that they're going to do a crossover, but sadly not. I'm very curious to see what villages we will get. Because we will get to choose what villages we get later, of course. But for now, we won't get to decide. They'll be forced upon us. So let's see who we get. I'm very curious. Who wants Kid Cat? It'd be really cool to start with Kid Cat, honestly. That would be great. Sadly, we can't get Bob. You're right. Hey to everyone who's joining, by the way. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're having a great Wednesday. Let me know how your Wednesday's going. Okay, let's find out who we get. What fruit do we have? What fruit do we have? Cherries, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm pretty happy about that. I like that. Bam and Diva. Oh, okay, we've got, I don't remember his name. I know the other one is Phoebe. Hey, not terrible first villagers, not the best, but who's this guy? Buck. Alright, we've got a green airport. I like that. Green airport's pretty decent, you know. You can't argue with a green airport. There he is. There's Mr. Thomas Nook. He's just standing there menacingly. I don't trust him, you know. I really don't. So we got Phoebe and we got Buck. You know, they're decent. They're decent. They're not terrible. Cherries, green airport. You know, of course, these are all things that we can't decide. We don't get to choose these things, so this isn't part of the interactive bit. But in case anyone has just joined, people in chat have already decided what hemisphere we're going to have, and they've already decided what map we're going to choose. So the map that we're on right now was chosen 100% by chat. Well, not 100%. It was chosen by the people who voted for it in chat. And what are you naming this island? What are you naming this island? That's the question. I'm going to have people in chat suggest the name. So if you want to start thinking about it, don't post it though, because you might miss your chance. So don't post whatever name you're thinking of, but feel free to think of the name. And then once you've thought of the name, you guys will get a chance for us to choose in chat. We'll pick 4 and then we'll vote for them. So yeah. Right, so we need to kind of decide where the village is gonna live. We need to decide where I'm gonna live, actually. Name him Butter Dog. I should. That's a good dog. Right, guys, so we need to decide where I'm gonna live. I'm gonna pick out some places where I think could be good, and I'll let you guys decide. So here's the first option. This is option number 1, okay? A little sort of cove. It's got a pond next to it. It's kind of a cute little, almost tucked away. I mean, there's a rock here, but I think that'll get moved away when we do that. So yeah, we've got option number 1. Here's option 1. Okay, and let's maybe have a look around, see if we can find ourselves on option 2. I can't bring up the map, unfortunately, because we don't have one yet, sadly. So they've denied us of that. Okay, how about out here? So this is option number 2. We put our cliff out on the peninsula. We'll have a little peninsula home. That could be a lot of fun. You know, a little home out on the peninsula. This will be option number 2. Right. Let's see, where else would be good? Not many other really amazing areas. I'll tell you what, we'll do those 2 options. So we've got the peninsula, and then we've got this little cove back here. So I'll let you guys decide. Let's make a poll. Okie doke. Right. Here you go. Here's the poll in the chat. So we've got here. This is option number 1 for those of you looking in chat. And then option number 2 is over here on the peninsula. Taking ages to get over there. It's over here on the peninsula. So this is option number 2. Option number 2. And then walking all the way back over here. And this is option number 1. So yeah, let's see what people think in the chat. Whoa. Yeah, option number 1 has a lot of votes. Option number 2 has 14%. Wow. Hey, is it just me that hates over the top islands? You probably hate my island then. So thanks. Thanks very much. I don't hate anyone's island. I think if you get into the mentality of hating other people's islands, you might be playing the game a bit wrong, because this game is all about kind of being chill and, you know, enjoying yourself and really having your own experience. So try not to worry too much about what other people do. You know, if that's not your preference, that's fine. But I wouldn't go out there like hating other people's islands just because you don't like how they designed them, really. You know, it doesn't affect you, so I wouldn't hate on someone else's island. All right, well, option number 1 won by a lot. So this is where we're going to be living. This is where we're going to have our house. Yeah, I think it's a good little spot. We've even got a pet rock, guys. I'm really excited about that. Having a pet rock, what a treat. I think this is a very cute little place. If I had to choose between coconuts and mangoes, which would you choose? I'd choose mangoes because I have a cat named Mango, so I think he would be angry if I didn't choose mangoes. Yeah, this is a cute little place. I like this. I think this is a really neat little place to have our house, honestly. So yeah. Alright, we've got to choose homes for Phoebe and this guy. I don't know. Let me take your kit. Hi, I'm a new sub. Welcome to the channel. Good to have you. Right, we need to decide where we're gonna put Phoebe's home then. I don't want it too close to mine. Right. This is gonna be tricky. It's gonna be tricky. I don't really know. Slap him on the beach. Yeah, you know, I think that's a good idea. I tell you what. Let me make a quick poll. I got an idea. I got an idea of how to do this. Okay, hang on. Hey, Robbie, thanks so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. Your main island helped me with designing mine. I'm glad to hear that. I enjoyed making some fun design videos quite a while ago. Maybe I need to make some more of those. It could be fun. Okay, right. Here's what we're gonna do.
Well, if it isn't the Simps.
Okay, let's do this. Right, so you guys can decide which of the villagers will move onto the peninsula. So what I'm on right now, you can decide whether Phoebe or Buck should live there. The other villager, we'll just move them straight onto the beach. They can just drop onto the beach somewhere. But who will have the honor of living on the peninsula? So Phoebe or Buck? Let me know what you think. Hi Ben, love your videos. Thank you, I really appreciate that. It's very kind. Phoebe's a cool villager. She kind of is. But is she peninsula worthy? You folks have to let me know. Maybe Buck will go like somewhere around here, maybe. Who knows if we'll end up keeping Buck or Phoebe. That'll be once again up to you guys to decide in future, but we're stuck with them for now. So yeah, it looks like a lot of people want Phoebe to move on to the peninsula, like 71%. So it looks like Buck's moving to the beach then. All right, Phoebe is moving on to the little peninsula. Okay, we have to move her back a little bit, I guess. It's quite hard to move people onto the peninsula. Like, you can't move them all the way to the back. But you can move them to, like, here. I think that's quite a cute home, honestly. Maybe we could decorate her houses with, like, oranges and stuff, you know? Again, you guys will get to decide what kind of areas we build and stuff. But yeah, I think that's a nice home for her. I think she'll like living there, right? And Buck, he's just going on to the beach. You already asked us to play favorites. Yeah, you guys are gonna have to play lots of favorites in this series, like certain villages and such. I mean, when we go villager hunting, you guys are gonna have to decide which ones move in and which ones don't, which is gonna be really interesting. I think the way I'm gonna do it is not like give you guys a list of villagers, but we'll go hunting, and then if we see someone, we'll do a poll and the poll will be yes or no. So hi, I'm a new subscriber. What's the island theme? It's going to be whatever the chat wants it to be. There's no theme at the moment. So it's basically going to be lots and lots of different themes, honestly. It's going to be tons of different themes because everyone in chat is going to decide what areas we decorate and such. So someone could come along and they could kind of say, okay, I want this certain area to actually be a swamp core area. And then the area right behind it, someone might come along and say, okay, I want it to be fairy core, you know? And but we'll vote for that in the chat. We'll vote for that so that people in chat ultimately get to decide which one is the winner. It's Bob time. It might be. Hopefully we can get Bob in here at some point. Okay, it's time for the island warming party. Buck is a strange villager, honestly. I don't know how to feel about Buck. ACNH or Splatoon. Animal Crossing, of course. I really enjoy Splatoon. I have a Splatoon channel, if people didn't know. I post Splatoon content over there. But Animal Crossing is my favorite franchise. Like, by far. So, yeah, there's nothing that quite beats it. Hey, Zing, how you doing? Hope you're doing good. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Did you know there's no female lions in Animal Crossing? I did know that. It's very strange, isn't it? It's because of the mains that they have, but really they should have designed some ones differently. I think that would have been a good idea. They would have probably looked a lot better than the male lions, honestly, because none of them look good in my opinion. They all look pretty bad. Not the best designs that Nintendo come up with. Also, the game is looking so good in fall right now, you know? The one thing I gotta praise about Animal Crossing is it did the seasons really well. It did the seasons incredibly well, and this is one of the best looking seasons in the entire game. I think it's this one and then spring, and winter's my least favorite. Although summer is maybe the most boring season in Animal Crossing, I feel like. Tomlet's gonna make me get him some freaking cherries. Tomlik is honestly making me do too much. You guys are coming up with a lot of good names so far. Okay. We're obviously not going to be able to put everyone in the poll. So I will probably select 4 names that people have suggested in chat once we get to that bit. And then everyone in chat can decide which of those 4 will become the island names. So, yes. Okie doke. It's nearly time for that part. We're nearly there. What's there to do in summer? Wedding season, nothing else. There's a few things, but it's really not that crazy, you know? September is when it starts to kind of go crazy. Bob hosted my party this year. What a legend. What an absolute ledge. Look at Tom Nook setting fire to things. How dare he? So if you guys... Okay, so let's... to start this off now, we're going to get to choose the name. But... one thing I will say is... if you're going to suggest a name, please let me know why you think that should be the name for the island. So why do you think it would be a good fit for this island? So that would definitely be a good start, I think. So here's one. Name it Secret Views. It could be resembling Secret Views of all the sites based off our decisions. Okay, fair enough. I did see one. Name it Utopia because the chat gets made perfect. Okay, so that's good. Elysium meaning Greek heaven for island name. That's a good suggestion. Isle Dilla Viewers. That's true, that's true. Just if you got a suggestion, guys, you only need to post it once, okay? That's fine. I'll see it. Rosalind Island. Wow, that one's so good. Barbaria. Barbaria. Lots of suggestions. Lots of suggestions. Crossingville makes sense. Utopia. Some. Okay. I think I've got some stuff. Okay. I'm kind of mixing together some of your suggestions as well, so that we can get as much that people want. Name it Boris British. No, I don't think I want to be doing that one. First time catching a stream, well, welcome. It's good to have you here. Okay, if yeah. No. It's only 10 characters, that's very true. It is only 10 characters. Right, I'm going to go based on a few things here. I'm going for people who have given really good explanations for the island name. And I'm also going to go with one that I've seen shared a lot. I need one more, so let's see. Name it Great Britain. I don't know about that one. I don't think there's that, you know. Bobtown. Okay. All right, I got 3 names that I think work the best. Okay. All right. So these are the 4 options that we've got. We've got the 4 options. So the first one is Crossroads, which someone suggested, and they basically said, you know, it kind of goes in with my channel. It also fits into all the decisions that people are making. So I think that makes a lot of sense. That's a good name. Next we've got Utopia. Someone suggested that because it's going to become the perfect island because we're incorporating all kinds of decisions that people want to have, you know, so that makes sense. The next one was Paradise because a lot of people in chat suggested that one, so that one seemed to be quite popular, so I thought I would put that one in there. And again, I guess that kind of goes in with Utopia where, you know, people are creating their own paradise because it's the decision of viewers. And the final one is Bobtown because I thought we needed a more comedic option to balance things out, and a few people said that one. And then on top of that, of course, Bob is the channel mascot, so I feel like I had to include one that had his name. So those are the 4 options. I'm gonna put it in chat, and you guys can decide. Vote for your favorite one. Drop your favorite, and let's do this. The poll is in the chat. Indecisiveville. So yeah, I'm excited to see which one you guys will choose, because we will be stuck with this name for life. So keep that in mind. We can't change it later on down the line. This will be the island name. Okay, well, it seems like Crossroads has won, basically. I'll let it get to 130 votes. It's on 121. Guys, don't be rude about the name in the chat. Like, I understand it's frustrating if your name didn't get chosen, but, like, you know, you don't gotta be rude. People clearly like that option. So yeah, that is the option. Crossroads is it. And like I explained as well, Crossroads is a good name because it incorporates all the different decisions that people are going to have to make. So it is Crossroads. That's what people voted for. That's what people chose. And yeah, I will say in future, you know, people are getting to decide in chat which ones they want the most. So, you know, try and be respectful of people's decisions. It's fine. A little bit of banter is fine. A little bit of banter, that's fine. But, you know, don't be actually rude like some people were being. That's just a bit weird. It's Animal Crossing. It's a, you know. Hey, Bringsbane, thanks so much for becoming a channel member. I really appreciate it. Thanks so much. Welcome to the Bob's Gang. Always great to have a new channel member. Okie doke. I wonder if they're going to choose mine. What if there was like a chance, a small chance that they could just reject your option? I think that would be amazing. I think that's a feature. They should have a feature in the game. Thanks for muting me. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Okay. Wow, I'm the resident representative. You can count on me. Or I guess I should say you should count on us. Because little do these villagers know there is a few hundred people deciding their fates. Swoleville. I think they should have chosen that one, actually. Swoleville would have been a pretty epic name. Okie doke. They can reject if you use bad names. They can. Bad names, bad words. Yes. Sitting around a campfire with cups of cherry juice. It almost feels like we're family. You can call me bro, dude. Yeah. Having fun? I'm gonna kick off a new workout routine tomorrow, so I'm taking it easy tonight, partner. Oh, he's like Southern. I didn't know that. I didn't realize. I didn't know he's chill like that. A party around a campfire on this deserted island. Wow, this rocks. Look at his little flag. Can you believe that they take away his flag later? That's so sad. Hey, Dan Matt, thanks so much for becoming a channel member. I really appreciate it. Always great to see new channel members. Welcome aboard. How come you have a live chat on? Don't you get fed up with all the keyboard warriors? If I didn't have a live chat on, I'd have no interaction. I mean, this isn't like a Nintendo stream where you've got like 100,000 people tuning in with spam and stuff. So yeah, it's good to have a live chat on. I want to interact with my community. You know, even if there were like 1,000 people here, I would still have a live chat on. Besides, I have a very good community, so no issues there. I would suggest you say a word or two. It's very apt. It's very apt. I'm kind of glad they added that option, because in the past, in New Leaf, you basically just had to sing praise, even though it was you doing all the hard work. And I'm really glad they've added some options where you can kind of not just be super cheerful, which is good. All right, having a good time. I am. I'm going to bed, Tom Nook. Let me go to bed. I like to think that Tom Nook just misses Timmy and Tommy so much that Timmy and Tommy give him a flag to remind him of his early days. Oh, that's cute. That's cute, Rosalind. I don't know if Tom Nook has... if his heart is that big, but... we can only hope. We can only hope that Tom Nook has that much love for Timmy and Tommy. A lot of people think that Timmy and Tommy is his father, but... Tom Nook is his father, but it's not. No, he's his uncle, actually. I'm happy with where we decided to put the house. I'm very happy about that. I like the position of the house. I feel like it's quite good. We got a little light. Got a little light, that's cute. Can you put weeds inside a house? No, you can only do it like that. It's a cute little item, actually. Can you watch House of Dragons? No, not really my kind of thing. I never really liked Game of Thrones, so not really my fave thing. Hey, Kuri, how you doing? Welcome in. Good to see ya. You could have named it Leapfrog or Pelican Bay. See that? Those are not my islands, though. So I don't know. Maybe a Raven should do that, but yeah, that's not my videos. That's all the way right, Daddy-o. I've never heard that sentence been uttered before. That's all the way right. I like how KK Slider calls himself a cat, you know? It's a bit on the nose, but... I love this little sequence though, because it's like a little callback to the original Animal Crossing game, which I think is very, very cute. I like that. Do you like cheese? I do. Who doesn't like cheese? Well, I guess someone who's lactose intolerant. Or vegan. My island is going to be English countryside themed. Cute. I'm sure that'd be nice. Look at the sky. The sky looks really cool today in the game. I have no idea what time it is, honestly, but it looks really cute. I can't believe you get a cell phone in this game, but you don't get the opportunity to actually call or text any of your villagers. I think it'd be adorable if you did get that opportunity. But sadly, they didn't let us do it. Yep, I've used a smartphone before, Tom Nook. I got one right next to me. Tom Nook was a lot more money hungry in the original game. In the original game, he's like threatened you almost. He was like, I'm gonna send the raccoon goons after you if you don't pay your bills on time, you know? So in this game, he's a lot more toned down. He's not as aggressive. There's a lot of Animal Crossing lore, though, that a lot of people kind of miss out on, I feel like. A lot of it's like just in the text for Happy Home Designer. And also Happy Home Paradise. There's actually a lot of dialogue in Happy Home Paradise. See, people often tend to think that New Horizons doesn't have any dialogue, but I feel like they're missing out on stuff like that. Because, I mean, frequently I get a lot of people who didn't even realize that, like, characters like Pete and Pelly are in the game, you know? So, you gotta explore everything. There's lots of fun little details to pick up on. Maybe I need to make some more secrets videos. I enjoy making those. I could definitely do some of those. I'm planning on maybe possibly making a video on 2 non-Animal Crossing things actually in a few days. So we'll see. We'll see if I end up making those, and if anyone watches them. But yeah, maybe that would be a good idea. Just because I feel like the Nintendo Direct has shown us a lot of cool things, so I kind of want to maybe talk about some of those things. New Horizon, my first Animal Crossing game. It's a great game to start off with, honestly. It's a very great game to start off with. Non-Animal Crossing, that's right. But very similar. I only plan on making content on this channel that is very very similar to Animal Crossing. I do have my Splatoon channel if anyone wants to play that game, but I don't intend upon posting that on this channel because it's a very different game. Splatoon and Animal Crossing get compared sometimes, but honestly they're really different. They're really like similar art style, but that's about as far as it goes. So yeah, I won't be posting any of that over here. Right, look at these two. They're going on a walk. Do you reckon these two in a relationship? No, they can't be. He's too busy operating the store. Believe it or not, I found this very confusing, and I didn't quite believe it at first, but Timmy and Tommy are not actually supposed to be children. I guess they are in the original Animal Crossing game, but they're not anymore. They've actually grown up now, which makes more sense because the fact that they own and run their own store. So I think it would be strange if they were still children and they were operating and running their own store. They're grown adults now. People are saying it's lagging like crazy, but I don't see that at all. Maybe it's stopped now? Oh no, I do see the lag actually. That's not good. Let's hope it chills out a bit. It makes more sense. Oh, my own voice. They've come very far, Timmy and Tommy, you know. Apparently they were abandoned or something like that. Why are they so small? I mean, there's lots of villagers in the game who are quite small, honestly. When do you think the next Animal Crossing game will come out, and what will it be themed on? Good question. I think it'll be more... I think it'll be closer to City Folk. I really do. I think we'll get more of like a city building game, where you'll have a city like in City Folk, but maybe you'll design it yourself this time. So we'll see. Seems like the lag has maybe gotten a bit better. That's good. But if it keeps up, if it gets really bad again, just let me know. But it seems like it's maybe chilled out a bit. I might have been having a few internet problems there, so just let me know. No, it's still a little bit laggy. We'll see how it goes. Timmy is the island expert. Yes, show me the box, Tom Nook. What's in the box? What's in the box? Oh, a cardboard box. I don't mind if I do. Do you know what I really wish? I really wish that this DIY bench was an item that you could get later on in the game, because it's so cool. It's one of the best crafting benches in my opinion. Yet it's only used in this building and then you don't get to have it again. And I think that's a real tragedy, honestly. So, yeah. Right, maybe we should do Tom Nook's workshop. I feel like that's probably a good idea, because we can't really do very much until we've done Tom Nook's workshop. Can you imagine if, can you imagine if Animal Crossing Pocket Camp came to the Switch? Oh man. That would be expensive. Because it would probably still have all the microtransactions. I'd be very surprised if it didn't. So I guess you would expect that from that game on the Switch. Alright, we're gonna craft a rod, alright? To be honest, if the village in Animal Crossing New Leaf treated me half as horribly as the series veterans claim they did in the GameCube game, I would probably quit the game in a week. They're pretty rude in the original game, but they aren't always like horrible to you, honestly. They're more just rude. They're more kind of snobby and snooty. They're all kind of like that. But they, you know, they weren't like horrible really. But you know what? Here's something that I gotta say. All right, I will literally stand by this opinion forever. Okay, the villages in Animal Crossing New Leaf are not better than the ones in New Horizons. They're not. Okay, I feel like sometimes people look back on New Leaf and they look at it with rose-tinted glasses. Like, it is a really good game and it has a ton of great content. Like, Animal Crossing New Leaf is probably my favorite Animal Crossing game as a whole. But the villages in New Leaf were probably the worst part, honestly. Like, the fact of the matter is, the villages in New Leaf did so little. Like, they had okay dialogue, but I wouldn't say it's better than New Horizons, honestly. Maybe a little bit more varied, but in terms of how they interacted, like, the villagers in New Leaf literally did nothing. They would literally just stand and walk about all day, and that was it. Like, they would walk around like zombies. Whereas in New Horizons, they'll like sing, they'll run around with their friends, they'll do all kinds of, they'll be working out and stuff like that. Whereas in New Leaf, they just weren't like that. They really weren't. Like, the villagers definitely were improved in New Horizons versus New Leaf. I mean, you know, are they better than the ones in Wild World and GameCube and that? No. Like, the dialogue in the original game and Wild World, incredible. Absolutely incredible dialogue in those games. That can't be denied. But in terms of the interaction, like what they actually do on the map, how they act, like the little activities they have, that's the best in New Horizons. And it's definitely way better than in New Leaf. Yo, Ben, that spot you found for me, dude? That's just incredible. Thanks. Yo, I hope we can keep looking out for each other like this. It's good to have buddies, partner. Alright, I've got something here for you, partner. Thanks again for finding my my place, dude. Yo, that plane cap is perfect for crossroads. You can try it on by pressing X to open up your pockets, then press A to select the item you want. Choose where if you want to put it on. Okay, I know how putting a hat on works. I know. Wow, look at my outfit. I've got that like suburban dad look, you know? Yeah. If the pandemic was not a thing back in 2020, how many copies of Animal Crossing would have sold? I mean, that's impossible to determine, but a lot. Still a lot. It wouldn't have been as much. It wouldn't have been as much as it was, but it would have still been a lot. Because Animal Crossing was already an established series, and I think a lot of people were already planning to play it with the start of New Horizons before the pandemic. And also, you know, Pocket Camp brought a lot of people to the franchise, which was another thing. So there was lots of little steps that kind of ensured that New Horizons would be the biggest one. Not to mention the fact that so many people even had the Switch back in 2019. I was put in timeout for some reason. It's because you kept spamming. So please don't spam the same messages again and again in chat, because I will time people out. It's not fun for anyone. I don't want to time anyone out. So, you know. It seems like I'm having a lot of lag, honestly. I don't know if you guys are experiencing that. I'm guessing that you probably are, which is a bit frustrating. I do apologize. They should add unique dialogue for each villager. Honestly, I feel like that is just too much of an ask, because Like maybe one line, yeah, but if you really wanted them to write hundreds of lines for each villager, that would just take them probably like 20 years to do, genuinely. Like, that wouldn't be very fair on them, honestly. More varied dialogue, definitely, I agree with that. They should do more varied dialogue, but I think we also have to be realistic of what we ask out of these people, because there are real people creating these games, you know, and they often have to work overtime, like, to create these games for us. So, yeah. But don't get me wrong, more varied dialogue. I agree, 100%. They could do more of that. Yeah, it seems like it's pretty laggy today. I tell you what, I'm probably gonna end off the stream now. I was planning on streaming until the end of the hour, so for another 8 more minutes. But yeah, I think there's quite a few problems tonight. So I tell you what, I'll end off, and I will just continue streaming again this week, hopefully. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun starting this island up. In the next stream, we'll have even more decisions for people to choose and take, which will be a lot of fun. And I do appreciate everyone coming by to enjoy the stream. And thanks for your decisions. So here we are on Crossroads Island, and we'll continue this island next time. And I'm looking forward to seeing what we come up with next. So thanks everyone, and I'll see you soon.